Breeze as their first car. But going back to the point about comparison, right? It doesn't matter, where you are. That's always going to happen. So imagine, I can only imagine being a disadvantaged kid whose family can't afford a laptop that the school has made fundamental and necessary in the program, and how that kid feels about that, or how they feel about the fact that they have to go to a school breakfast program, and that maybe other kids would find out that that's where they're getting fed, and then maybe there's shame in that or whatever. But anyway, back to you, Scotty.
There's so much coming up for me in this conversation as you're speaking, right? Firstly, it doesn't matter where you are in society, there is problems. Socio-demographic does not determine how things work out. Heroin is probably bigger problem in Toorak than it is in Frankston, right? It's just that they have the money to be able to put their kids into the programs. Okay,
yep.
That's the difference. Okay, so if we look at that and we look at what empathy is about, right? We look at the haves, have-nots. I think it comes down to how we sell that and how we appreciate that. Like, I sat with my son and we got to share my experience, and some people think it's really hard. Like, if you've come from, and I hate even saying this, the world of privilege is not necessarily a privilege. It's just there's been different opportunities.
Well, it's definitely not necessarily a pathway to happiness, right?
Don't know. I'm wearing a smile. And I can tell you right now, most people would not want to live my life, right? And yet, I wear a smile up front. Like, I'm so grateful for everything I've had to process in my life in order to get to where I am today. And I make a difference with a pair of socks, right? So I think the opportunity is understanding the value of things, right? And it's difficult because this whole conversation around poverty and how we do things better